What's going on, guys? Today we're going to talk about one of the most important tools to have if you do any kind of off-roading, whether you're into rock crawling, mudding, or riding out on the beach, and that is an air compressor. With the temperatures dropping, I happened to notice that the TPMS light was on in our minivan. If you follow the channel, you probably remember I installed an ARB twin compressor in the Jeep, and so I have onboard air. Anytime I need air in one of our vehicles, I just use that to fill it up. Well, the Jeep's out of service for a couple weeks, getting some upgrades, so that's not an option today. Well, I decided to bust out my old portable ARB compressor. I actually kept this in my old 2002 TJ Wrangler. Woo! And also my Gen 2 Raptor that I used to have. Having onboard air in your off-road rig is about as bougie as it gets. But if you have multiple vehicles and want a little more versatility, a portable compressor is a great option. This ARB single compressor has no trouble airing up 437s on my Jeep from 12 to 33 PSI. If you plan on airing up the whole Jeep club though, you may want to consider stepping up to the twin compressor. This kit isn't cheap, coming in just under 400 bucks. But if I'm relying on something to get me back on the road after a day of wheeling, I want something reliable, and you can't beat ARB. The portable single compressor comes in a nice hard shell case that gives you some extra room to store fittings and whatnot. The tire inflator here does not come with it. I just keep it in there. What you do get is 19 feet of air hose, alligator clips to hook it up to your car's battery, compressor, and air chuck. Now, whenever you hook this up to your battery, you do want to make sure the vehicle is running, and then you just flip your switch and the compressor is on. Before we start rigging up the compressor, it's a good idea to go ahead and remove all your caps. And the hard case provides a nice safe place to not lose them. We're going to go ahead and hook our alligator clips to our battery. So we're going to put red on the positive side, and the black will go on negative, or a chassis ground if you have a good one. I know this post provides good ground. And as you can see, our compressor is now on. Now, like I said earlier, we do want to make sure the vehicle is running before we start this, because it will drain the battery really quickly. For setting up our air hose, we're just going to plug in our chuck and my inflator with a gauge. And now we're ready. With the vehicle on, we can flip the switch. We're ready to go. Cleanup is just as simple as tucking everything back in the box. Now, if you did have big 37-inch tires and you ran this thing for a while, you might want to give it a little bit time to cool down. Right now it's not too hot. These minivan doesn't take much air to fill those up. Well, there you have it, folks. That's the portable ARB single compressor. A little on the pricey side, but well worth it in my book. This thing has no problems airing up my 37s. I'm sure it will handle whatever you throw at it. I know you can get some other compressors cheaper that I'm sure will do just fine, but I know ARB stands by their product, and I just believe the reliability is worth it. If you have any questions, leave a comment. I'll get back to you as soon as possible. As always, thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.